Well, kia ora koutou katoa. My name is Martin Bosley. I'm a chef. What I'm going to be doing today is just showing one of my favourite breakfast dishes, which is this little fried potato with some prosciutto, a poached egg and some pesto. And while we're going to show you how to cook that dish, also along the way, we're going to be showing you some little food safety tips and tricks. So one of the things that I've already started is these little diced potatoes back here in this frying pan. I've just cut them up and I've got them cooking a little bit of butter there, getting them all nice and crispy. Just nice, and we want all these lovely little nubbly bits on the bottom there. And the other thing that I've got happening here is just this big pot of water simmering away there, and that's where we're going to poach our eggs. So next we're going to poach the eggs. Check eggs for cracks or dirt and throw away any cracked eggs. Always wash your hands with soap and water after handling raw eggs. Store eggs as soon as you get home in a closed container in the fridge. It can be the same box in which they came. So in this pan here I've got some water which I brought to the boil, and I'm just going to add a little capful of malt vinegar into there. What that vinegar does is it helps tighten up the white and helps cook the egg white. And then I'm going to lower the temperature down just so it's a nice gentle simmer, because this is poaching the eggs and not boiling the eggs. Right, and once that's sort of dropped down and it's simmering away, we're going to crack the egg in and we're going to roll it in there, and we're going to give it about 5.5 minutes to get a lovely set egg yolk. Always wash your hands with soap and water after handling raw eggs. The time has just gone off, so that's 5.5 minutes. I'm going to lift that egg out. Careful, it's nice and warm. I'm just going to drain that on some absorbent kitchen paper and just give it a little test just to make sure that the yolk is cooked through. And then while that sits there, we'll get the potatoes and we'll start assembling the dish. So, potatoes in the bottom of that bowl. Now I like a lot of potatoes, but you know, it's entirely up to you as to how many you add. But I think the more potatoes you have, the more egg you kind of need to sort of mop the whole lot together. Right, then I'm going to add some prosciutto. Just drape the prosciutto over there. I prefer prosciutto than using bacon. It's just nicer, a little bit saltier, a bit more sort of character and flavour to it. Right, then the egg, just on the top of that, just nestling that in the centre. And then to finish it off, I've got some pesto here. I'm just using store-bought pesto, and I've added a little bit of virgin olive oil to that just to sort of let it out a little bit, make it a little bit looser. And then with that, I'm just going to drizzle that all around the outside, over the egg. And now, that's it. The only thing that could make this thing better is a little bit of hot sauce over at the end, but I'll leave that part up to you. Right, so now that's done, it's time to clean down the kitchen. And honestly, one of the best ways of doing this is just with hot soapy water and a good clean cloth. Dry it all off with some absorbent kitchen paper. And just some good handfuls of this, so just give it a good wipe over all those surfaces again, and then just across the top of the stove, just to make sure we get the last of it all. And that's it. Nice and clean, scrubbed, and ready to go for another day. Thanks for coming.